Good morning. I'm Jessica Williams and welcome to Living Local 15. I am so thrilled that you are joining me on this Monday because I like to kick it off with some motivation. Here's the quote. The way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. This is a great reminder that life isn't perfect. We all experience our ups and downs and our own challenges, but it's called life and no one is exempt. The beauty is that after any storm we may face, after things rain on our parade, or after we experience loss or devastation, there is glory on the other side. There is peace on the other side, and there is hope on the other side, and you will soon see your rainbow. We have such a great show for you today. We are continuing our beauty series, and today I'm excited to explore laser hair removal with Belle Sante Med Spa. This treatment is innovative and it replaces having to wax, shave, or nair. And I'm taking you on the inside for an exclusive look at this treatment being done on me. And after, I'll let you know what I think. Also today, I have singer-songwriter Abbie Thomas joining me to share about composing the 75th Jubilee concert. Plus, Cherry Blossom Festival is coming up, so their team is here to share more. Are you ready? Let's get started.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
This segment sponsored by Belle Sante Med Spa. We are continuing our beauty series at Belle Sante Med Spa, and joining me is Lynn Blanchard, the director. Hi, Lynn.
Hi, Jessica.
So good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Yeah, so as we were preparing for the summer and just getting our bodies right, a wonderful skin care treatment is laser hair removal. It's so popular. So share with me an overview about it.
Okay, so laser hair removal is just what it says. It removes the hair. Permanent sometimes you'd have to come back in for a touch-up, maybe years later, maybe months later, it's hard to tell. Mm-hmm. So it's good. The laser that we have can treat all skin types, 1 through 6. It does not treat blonde hair or gray hair.
Okay.
So people have to keep that in mind. If they have gray or blonde hair, that's not gonna work with the laser
That's so
treatment.
interesting because it is more of a coarse texture. Is that color, correct? Is that why?
Correct, it is, but it doesn't have the darkness, the melanin that it needs for the laser to be able to destroy that hair follicle.
Yes, and I'm so happy that you mentioned melanin because really there's a misconception that laser hair removal may not be able to be used on all skin tones. Okay, so like the darker the skin, I've heard that it doesn't really work. But you all have a special product to treat it.
We have the Candela GentleMax Pro that has the Alexandrite and the YAG, which is 2 different wavelengths that can treat the different skin Fitzpatricks, the 1 through 6.
Okay, and so as people come in and they get their consultation with you, I'm really curious at some of the interesting questions that people may ask you, like, you know, will this hurt so bad? Will I burn? Like, what are some interesting things that you have to kind of calm people down?
Right. Well, what's nice with the Candela is it has the cryogen. So when I'm lasering you, it releases the cryogen, which is a burst of cold air, because the laser could be pretty hot.
Okay.
If we were just to put that on the skin and then shoot it, you're gonna not feel so great. So it does have the cryogen, which is great, and it's a very I don't want to ever say painless because some people experience a little bit of like maybe a rubber band snap getting the laser treatment done. And other people say I didn't feel anything. So it's a comfortable procedure.
Comfortable. And the frequency that one would need to get it, this is monthly?
It depends on the areas. If they're doing face, underarms, bikini area, they would need to come in 4 to 6 weeks. Other body parts range anywhere from 8 to 12 weeks.
Okay, wow. And that's interesting. So I was going to ask, where all can you get this done? Because, you know, with the laser zapping you, the face is an area that people get laser hair removal. Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the, I feel like that's one of the
most popular.
Most popular.
Really?
Right, yeah.
So the face
Underarms,
is most
yeah.
popular. Wow. Because people are able just to clean it up. Because
Right.
once they get the treatment and it's fully done, however long, because it varies for skin type and the coarseness of an individual's
Right.
hair. But after they finish that cycle, it's pretty much gone besides the touch-ups later.
Correct. And
That is a
everybody is different. Like it may take, 6 treatments for one person where it may take 12 for someone else.
Right.
So I can never guarantee how long they're going to need treatments.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. I mean, that sounds like a really great investment to be able to have some zaps and then don't have to worry about the horrible process that us women have to deal with.
Right.
Shaving, waxing, naring.
Right. And a lot of people come in and, they're just tired of having the ingrown hairs from using a razor. This has been life-changing for a lot of people.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, so today I am going to try out laser hair removal right here for our viewers to kind of give you an inside look of what the procedure is like and also what it feels like, because I'm going to tell you. So we're going to get started right now. All right, so step 1, get comfortable on the bed. Step 2, put on your protective eyewear. So share with me, Lynn, why is this important?
This is very important because we're going to be using a laser, and anytime you use a laser, you want to make sure your eyes are covered appropriately.
Oh, okay.
And so very important to have your eyes.
Oh, fully in them.
Yeah.
I can't see anything.
No, you can't. All right, and I'll have you lay back, Jessica.
Okay.
And we're going to be working on her underarms. All right, Jessica, are you ready?
Yes.
All righty. I'm going to do one spot and take a look and see how you react to that, okay?
Okay.
How did that feel?
Painless.
Right.
Yeah. Felt like a burst of air.
Okay. Let me know if you need me to stop.
Okay. It's actually not painful at all.
Right.
I thought it was going to be zaps, but no.
All right, you're done. And I can put an aloe vera under that for you.
Okay. I feel great.
Good.
Yeah, that did not hurt at all. On this pit, I felt a little warm.
Okay.
This one felt more like gusts of air.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was painless.
Right.
And that was fun. And it went so quick, literally minutes, right?
Right, yes. Just takes a couple minutes to do the underarms.
Okay.
Really, it's a quick procedure.
It is. All right, guys, now that you have seen the procedure, I'm gonna let you know what I think. I think laser hair removal is so awesome, and it's a really cool invention because it literally zaps your hair follicles to prevent the hair from growing. And I used it underneath my underarms. It is very painless, and I'm already starting to see results, which is great because the hair is barely growing back. Now, I have had laser hair removal done in the past, so I knew what to expect. But I absolutely think that this procedure is worth it. It is permanent, and you have to have touch-ups perhaps here or there, depending on how your hair grows. But for me, it was absolutely great. Well, that's it, and we'll be back after this break. This segment sponsored by Belsante Med Spa.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
The 75th Diamond Jubilee celebration is May 14th, and it's a great experience to enjoy some classical music. Joining me now in studio is singer, songwriter, and composer Abbie Thomas. Hi, Abbie.
Hi.
Welcome.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. So this event sounds really cool. I mean, it's an orchestra performance,
Yeah.
and you are going to be really involved with composing it and also singing at it. So share with us just an overview about the event.
Yeah, so the Elkhart Symphony Orchestra, it's a full orchestra, and they have a conductor from Washington, D.C. His name is Suhan, and he called me last summer and said he found me on Google.
Right, that's so cool. Okay.
And he was looking for an artist that was from Northern Indiana, and he asked me if I wanted to compose music for the symphony using my own music. So it's a really great collaboration between a symphony and like pop music,
Right.
which will be really fun.
That is,
Yeah.
because your tone, so you are a singer and you're choosing songs from your EP
Yeah.
that's out, which is great. And so share with us a little bit about the tone and the style of your singing.
Yeah, I would say I'm a mix of pop, soul, and a little bit of jazz every once in a while. But this show in particular, I mean, I've never been able to play with a symphony before, and honestly, I've never composed sheet music before. So I grabbed one song from my debut album from 2021 called Fireflies. It was the most popular song. And I grabbed one song from the EP from 2022. And then there will be 3 new pieces that are strictly for the symphony. So one is in my wheelhouse of like pop soul music. And the other 2 are, one's kind of like a Disney song I wrote for my daughter. Like that's the vibe of it.
Okay, yes.
And the other one's just a romantic song. So yeah, it's going to be a really good mix of styles and
A nice little combination
Yeah,
of things.
yeah.
And so let's talk deeper about your journey. So it's so interesting. So you are from Indiana and you have lived in different places to really
Yeah.
just explore your talents and grow. And you lived out in California and you've been involved in music for quite a while. So how did you
Yeah.
get into music in the first place?
Yeah, I was born in California. My dad was a minister, so we've lived all over the country, but mostly Midwest, especially Indiana.
Okay.
And my mom was a singer. My dad played guitar. So I grew up singing in church and never really saw it as a career path. It was just something that I loved. And I always wrote as a kid. I started out on piano and play guitar now too. But I think it was the end of 2018 I played my first open mic. A really good friend basically made me do it as kind of like a face your fear kind of a thing. And then fast forward to now, it's actually my full-time job. And yeah, I get to play with the symphony. And,
Yes, new opportunities popping up, and that's so great. And I love that you went for it, right? Because there are so many talented people, and they do it at home, and they're like, second guess themselves and don't take those leaps of faith to really put themselves out there to explore their dreams. So I love that you did that, and you have been nominated for several awards. I learned that you were Best Female Solo Artist nominee at the California and Music Awards, which is so awesome.
That was really cool.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It was actually for the song Fireflies that we're performing with the symphony.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's so awesome. So through this, how was the process really of doing the composing, since this is your first time and you're also taking your own pieces and kind of wrapping them and twisting them into the different string instruments? What was that like?
Honestly, the hardest part was utilizing technology. I'm really good at just sitting down with my instrument and writing a song, but actually using technology to create sheet music, because I don't read music. I understand it, like the basics of it, but I can't just sit down and look at a sheet of music and play it. So I had to learn software and be able to hook up a keyboard to a computer and figure out that stuff. And once I learned that, it was pretty quick after that.
That's so cool.
But it was fun to really use your imagination and think, how big can this song really get?
Right.
Yeah, and I actually played some of the just MP3 mock-ups for one of my band members last night. He's like, holy cow. Drama.
The suspense. Okay, so you're setting the mood and the tone for the audience. I love that. And you are also touring right now. So all throughout Indiana, you're touring throughout May and June. So tell me about the tour.
This year's pretty exciting. So last year I did a bulk of just playing at breweries and wineries. And every once in a while I got to open for a touring artist. So like last year I got to open for a girl named Tom, who won The Voice in 2021, I believe. I got to open for Lane Hardy, I think was an American Idol guy. My band opened for him in Oklahoma. So every once in a while, like a good opening act spot would come along. This year is slowly starting to transition to playing a little more concerts, like more often and less of like breweries and wineries. So on the right path of
evolving.
Playing a few more festivals this year with my full band and everything.
Okay, that's so awesome. That's so awesome. Okay, so this event, this orchestra Symphony concert that's taking place on May 14th.
Yes.
Where will it be?
It is at the Lerner Theater in Elkhart, Indiana. I know it's on Mother's Day, but honestly, tickets would be a great Mother's Day gift.
Yes, that would be exciting.
And it's at 4 p.m. in the afternoon.
Okay, 4 p.m. And where can people purchase tickets?
I believe it's the Elkhart Symphony website.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Abbie, for coming in and sharing just about this event, but also your journey.
Yeah.
Because like I said, it's very inspiring, and you are just going after it, and I wish you the best of luck as you keep growing
Thank you.
in your talents. Yes. Very welcome. If you would like more information about the 75th Annual Jubilee Concert, we'll have their website listed below, and we'll be right back.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
Do you want to experience a little bit of Japan right here in Fort Wayne? Well, you're in luck. The Cherry Blossom Festival is coming on May 21st, and I'm really excited to speak with Dorothy and Ayano, who is the co-founder and chair of this event. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Very well. Thank you for
Welcome.
having us.
Absolutely. So first off, I see you have your cherry blossom shirts on.
Yes.
It's such a beautiful flower, right?
It's gorgeous.
Oh, I love it so much. And so you created a whole festival. This is your 16th annual festival. So start off, Dorothy, by sharing with me just a little bit about it.
Well, we started because we wanted to honor our first sister city, Takaoka, Japan. And so we thought, wow, what better way than to have the Cherry Blossom Festival.
Yeah.
Although the Cherry Blossom Festivals, because we don't have a whole lot of cherry trees like this. And unfortunately, they died. They were gifted to us, and they weren't the right kind to have in our weather. So about 4 years ago, the Consul General from Chicago sent us some trees. So we now have some trees in, I think it's a park in Fort Wayne.
Yes.
And so we do have some official trees.
Oh, I need to know where that park is.
Yeah,
I just
Sweetie
think that
Park.
there's Sweetie Park.
And there
Oh, my
is a
goodness.
Japanese pavilion there too.
Uh-huh.
So if you go and have a party there, you'll see the trees, if you see them in April.
Okay, that's wonderful. So, Ayano, tell me a little bit of background about the event and what people can expect when they come and attend.
Sure. So one of the big things that we're really excited for this year is that we're changing our venue. So until now, we've always had it at the downtown library, but we've just grown way too big. So we're moving now to Purdue Fort Wayne campus.
Yes.
We'll have a lot more space. And the time will be a little more extended, so it'll be from 12 to 6. Lots more parking space. And we have so many different things for so many different types of people and different interests, from like older to younger kids. We have many different types of performances, activities, food, lots of vendors, different contests.
Yes.
We can talk all about it too.
Right, because it sounds so fun. I mean, to be able to experience Japan all in one event, and then I learned that there was going to be folk dancing, there's going to be different food, traditional food that's there, and then a little bit of anime, a little bit of tea, right? Tea
Yes,
ceremonies
tea
and stuff.
ceremonies,
So share with me about the performances, Dorothy.
Well, we have some wonderful people coming this year. This person is brand new. His name is Yasu Ishida. He does magic and stories for children, and he's an artist. So he does everything, and he travels all over the world to be to give his wonderful storytelling.
Yes.
So he's brand new for us. But I am so pleased that this duo Ueno, two people that didn't know each other until they came to perform at the Cherry Blossom Festival about maybe 10 years ago, okay?
Yeah.
And so she plays the koto, which is a about 6 feet long instrument.
Oh, wow.
And he plays the cello.
Okay, that's wonderful. And then there'll be different types of food that's there. So share with me a little bit about the cuisine.
Oh, we're really excited about being able to share all these Japanese foods. We'll have anything from like sushi and yakitori, yakisoba. We'll have ramen this year, which is new, and dango, which is a very traditional Japanese sweets that's made out of rice, like sticky rice. And there'll be several food trucks and several tents, mostly outside.
Okay.
So you'll be able to enjoy a lot.
Okay, so an outdoor event. And so what about the attire? Is there a theme how people should arrive?
You can buy T-shirts from us there, and you'll see a lot of people in cosplay, which is costumes. People love to come out in their own costume, especially like with anime or like video game themed.
Okay.
And we'll have a contest on that too. So
so it's
if you love it-
encouraged.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. And then there'll be a vendor that's selling traditional kimono. So you'll be able to see that as well, and then you can learn how to wear it as well.
Okay.
So, but anybody's welcome.
Just come, you can wear the traditional clothing and just really just dive right into the theme and just enjoy the experience.
Yes.
Ladies, this just sounds so much fun, and I feel like there's something that everyone can experience, like you said, Dorothy. So thank you so much for coming out and sharing about this event. Very historical, and it just sounds like a ball of fun. So thank you.
Thank you
for
so
having
much.
us.
Very welcome. If you would like to come out and experience just this historic event that is cultural and really can provide a lot of different activities to enjoy throughout Sunday, May 21st, you have to check out the website for Cherry Blossom Festival, and we'll have that listed below, and we'll be right back.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
Thank you so much for joining me today. To catch up on episodes of Living Local 15, you can head over to wayne.com or the Wayne app, and I'll leave you with this. The way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. So I hope you have an amazing day and you see your rainbow at the end of it. I'll see you here tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.